For travelers going to Tanzania, you do need to complete an entry declaration form. And if you've ever been to Tanzania, you'll know it can be a bit chaotic when everybody arrives and they're scrambling to fill in this form. Not every airline distributes this prior to landing. I've had experiences where I have been given this card prior to landing and also not. And so what I always recommend doing is making sure that you complete this form before you arrive in Tanzania, just so you can proceed to immigration as normal and get out of the airport as quickly as possible. So you'll see that this form is in English, Kiswahili, and French. They want you to complete it in capital letters, and it doesn't say if you can use blue or black ink. Just make sure it's easy to read. And so that first question is asking for your surname or last name. And so just put in your surname as per your passport. The next question is other names. Now this is referring to your first name and your middle name. If you have more than one middle name, of course, put that in there. Just make sure it's as per your passport. The next question is your date of birth. I would write this out rather than just using the numbers. Perhaps, if your birthday is the 21st of May, I would put 21 May, M-A-Y, and then include the year. Next is your place of birth. I would just put down the country. I think that's fine. That's what I've always done. Next is your sex, nationality. Next is your country of residence, followed by your occupation. If you're retired, just put retired. If you're a student, you can put student. If you're unemployed, put unemployed. But other than that, just put what your profession is. The next question is your passport number. The next is date of issue. Like your date of birth, I would recommend formatting it in the same style. Next is the place of issue. Next is that date of expiry. Again, like your birth date and the date of issue, I would format the date in the same way. Now, if we scroll on down, we've got the physical address in Tanzania. They want to know where you're staying, but you can just do the first place of where you're staying. You don't need to bother writing down every single place. So that first question is a telephone number. And this is why I do recommend doing this before you travel, just because then you can get out Google and you can look up that phone number if you don't happen to have it written down somewhere. That next question is the hotel name. So that place refers to the address. Next is the contact person or institution. If you're a volunteer, chances are they're going to give you further information on that. Otherwise, you could put yourself down as the contact. Next is the purpose of travel. It says fill overleaf 1, 2, ... 9 as appropriate. Now, if you flip to the next page, we have different numbers for your visit. And so it's in English, Kiswahili, and French. Read through those numbers. Chances are you're visiting for tourism, number 5, whichever number applies to your visit, and put it there. Now, if we scroll back up, okay, so what you've done is you've put down the purpose of your visit. The next is your flight or vessel number. Go ahead, put down the airline and the flight number. If you're not sure, have a look at your flight reservation. If you already have your boarding pass and you're at the airport, go ahead and put it there. Next is mode of travel, and you can see the different options there: air, water, rail, or road. Next is the date. Do that as your date of arrival into Tanzania. And next is your signature, and you just sign there. Like I said, you're going to need to print this out. Also, if you're doing your visa application ahead of time, make sure you print that out as well. And I do have a video on how to complete the Tanzania visa application in the description below. I have further information if you're interested in where to stay, getting your visa done ahead of time, and some other tips for travel. And that's it. It's that easy.